A very good morning, good evening, and good afternoon to all our esteemed subscribers who have joined us from different parts of the world. We thank you for joining us for the second edition of the Greece Investment Summit 2025. Today, we have a very special guest with us. As you know, that Greece has been one of the most important market in Europe when it comes to the international real estate and specifically for the Indian investors. So today, to know more about, we have the MIBS Group, and from the group we have Eirini. Welcome, Eirini.
Thank you so much.
Pleasure.
Welcome.
Pleasure. Eirini is the Director of Sales and Asset Management at MIBS Group, and we'll be taking the discussion forward and understanding the Greece real estate landscape more from her. So, Eirini, I would like to request you to kindly take us through about the MIBS Group and its offering. What exactly you have been offering to the market and how long it has been?
We are very proud that our company, MIBS Group, has been established for more than 40 years in Greece. We are developers who have been working internationally for the past 20 years before the Golden Visa. We have projects all over Athens, and we are facilitating our clients, international and Greek clients, throughout our 40 years of experience.
Excellent, excellent. So, already as we have seen from the Indian investors' perspective, there are many real estate options available in Greece. So, how do you differentiate from the others? What are your unique selling propositions in the Greek market?
As mentioned, we have a huge experience, and for us, the most important is the quality, the location, the property price appreciation that our clients can reach after some years, and if they decide to sell the property, to have a property price appreciation on their properties. This is very important factor for us, and that's why we have been here for 40 years. We are a family business, second generation, and we are very well known, not only in Greece, but also internationally. Our reputation is very important for us. So that's why we want to deliver the best options and top quality construction for our clients. And of course, we provide services from A to Z. So apart from the construction and the developing, we're also doing the after sales for our international clients. And we provide the property management as well, because we know that when we have an international client, international investor, he wants to have everything taken care of. So this is something that we do only for our clients and only for our own constructions. It's a prime service that we provide for our clients.
Fantastic, fantastic. So, through this particular session, I think we would also like to know more about your office in India now. So, I believe you have set up an office in Mumbai, and you have one of your colleagues also who's part of that.
Correct. And
Yeah.
we are very happy about it. We are very proud. I believe a lot that India, the market in India is very strong and very promising. We had also cases, successful cases, all these years with Indian clients. And I believe that it's the next market that it's going to invest in Greece and for the Golden Visa. I want to mention that investing in Greece is not only for the Golden Visa process. I truly believe that Greece is a very good investment apart from the Golden Visa. Golden Visa is just a bonus.
Absolutely, absolutely. That's very true. So, coming to the second segment, we are talking about the Greece real estate market and investment opportunities. And in that, we would like to understand from your perspective, what are the key locations in Greece that you recommend for the Indian investors looking for long-term appreciation and rental yields?
As a company, we have many options, and imagine that we have more than 12 ongoing construction at the moment in Athens. So we have a variety of options for the clients to invest, either in the city center, in Piraeus. Piraeus is one of the most well-known areas because due to the port, and we had a property price increase approximately 20 to 30% the previous years. So it's a very strong location to invest in. In the city center, of course, because we have also Greece's touristic place, so always city center is a good option. And of course, the south, the seaside, it's always a very good investment. Of course, higher budget in the seaside, but the closer you are to the sea, the more expensive the properties are.
Absolutely, that's very true. And not to forget that it's one of the most beautiful destinations to be at, which is pretty much close to the Acropolis as well. So I really love the whole.
Exactly. You know, Athens, it's a very small city. It's not that big. So from wherever you are, the distances, for example, from Piraeus to the city center, it's like 9 kilometers. It's very close. Again, from the city center to the south, it's 7 to 8 kilometers. So all the distances in Athens, in the capital, they are very short. And clients can, if they decide to reside, even to reside in Athens, they can see that and they can experience the quality of living in Athens.
Absolutely, absolutely. So I'm going to ask you one interesting question, and I mean, it's up to you whether you want to take it or not, because I'm going to talk about the Greek Golden Visa program, and
Mhm.
I want your answer in terms of how do you compare your program to the other European programs which are already available in the market, and why you recommend the Indian investors to go with the Golden Greece Visa program.
Well, the Golden Visa program in Greece was established in 2013. We are very happy that we were one of the first developers that started working with the Golden Visa program in 2013, and we
Mhm.
have 100% success for all of the Golden Visa issuance of our buildings and for our clients. So I can say that we are experts in the field.
Fantastic.
But honestly, the Greek Golden Visa program is the most competitive in Europe. First of all, we have the lowest budget. Minimum budget is 250,000 euros. Still 250,000 euros. I want to mention this because there are a lot being said the past
Yes.
few months, and I know that there is a huge confusion whether Greece has still the 250,000 euros threshold. I want to mention here that it's 100% 250,000 euros. We have some changes of the law, of the requirements in September,
Mhm.
but still we have the lowest budget in Europe of 250,000 euros threshold. Secondly, we have the quickest procedures, less
Mhm.
paperwork, three generation policy, meaning that with one main applicant, one investment of 250,000 euros, you can have husband or wife, children, and parents from both sides. They can apply for the residence permit with one investment of 250,000 euros. No minimum stay requirement. If someone doesn't want to come to Greece at all, they don't have to come, just to give their biometrics and for the card, for the
Mhm.
golden visa card. No criminal record. It's the actually it's the most competitive program in Europe, and you get a property. I mean, it's not a fund. You have an actual real estate, and it's forever. As long as you keep the apartment, the property, you can have the residence permit. Only you need to come every 5 years
Mhm.
to renew. And something also a plus and a bonus, if someone wants the citizenship, also with the golden visa, they can apply for the citizenship after 7 years of residing in Greece.
Excellent, excellent, excellent. I
And you
think
know, Greece has one of the strongest passport in the world.
absolutely, absolutely. And I second that. Whatever you said is absolutely amazing because I got the opportunity to visit Greece last year in December, and I was quite spellbound by the people there. They are very, very warm people to be around with and very friendly. So definitely,
And
all these aspects needs to be considered.
And of course, don't forget about the public healthcare system, which will be for free if you have the golden visa, and also the public schools, again, the public education and
Excellent,
universities.
excellent, excellent. Now, with the recent changes in the golden visa investment thresholds, again, as you have mentioned, it's 250,000 euros. Uh, I mean, what strategies should Indian consider when they select a property in Greece? Because there are multiple opportunities available. As I understand, there are many property which can be renovated from a commercial to residential as well. and that's
Correct.
one of the options. But we would like to hear from you more about the properties from you, please.
Well, the change of the law in September, we have 250,000 euros still minimum budget, but it needs to be a property that it used to be commercial or industrial use and needs to be converted to residential. So if you have these requirements, then you can have your residence permit, you can apply under the 250,000 euros threshold. It's very important that it doesn't matter in which area of Athens you have the property. So actually, it's even better than the previous golden visa law because you need to have in specific areas only you could choose in order to apply, buy the property and apply for the Greek golden visa. Now, with this change of the law, uh, you can choose from wherever you want. All the areas of Athens are included. Just need to be a conversion from commercial use to residential use. This is one factor. If someone wants to have a brand new development or another choice, then of course this is also available. You can have a property of 800,000 euros, minimum
Mhm.
120 square meters.
Okay, that's very interesting. So, coming back to the next segment, which talks about the investment process and the financial aspects. So, can you help us? What could be the step-by-step process for any Indian investor looking to purchase a property in Greece through MIBS Group?
Of course, the process is very, very easy. First of all, we have an original conversation with the client, and this can be done either live presence or we can do it from abroad. We will be having the viewings either here in physical presence on our properties, but also if the client cannot come, we have all the marketing material that can support all the needed information. We also have virtual tours that you can see, you can actually like walking inside the property, how it would be completed. So the client can have full knowledge of the location of the area, what is close by in walking distance, how the project will be after the completion. So
Mhm.
it's very safe, either from coming here or even deciding from abroad. The second step is for the client to choose what kind of property they want to invest in.
Mhm.
Very easy process. We sign a reservation form agreement with a specific project, and we just need a 10% deposit in order to reserve the unit. After that, we have the lawyer. Client needs to appoint a lawyer. Of course, as a company, we're working with many law firms specialized for the purchase and the golden visa process.
Mhm.
Uh, they sign a power of attorney with the lawyer. The lawyer does the due diligence of our properties, gives the okay to the client that they can proceed. And then when the full payment is made, we sign the contract that the client doesn't have to be here. The lawyer can sign on client's behalf. And the client can just come in order to, after the contract is signed, the lawyer applies for the golden visa application, and the appointment is set, and the client has 1 year to come in order to apply for the golden visa to give the biometrics. Very easy process.
Mhm.
Also very important that they don't have to come the whole family together
Mhm.
because I know that it's also sometimes it's very difficult. So the only thing that we need is the main applicant to come first, and then the rest of the family can come in different stages if they cannot come all together.
Excellent, excellent. Very well explained, I must say. Moving forward, one of the very common and frequently asked question is that a lot of developers, what they do is they give you a property price, and there are many hidden costs which are involved along with it. When I say hidden costs, it could be the taxes, the legal fee, the maintenance, and so on and so forth. So, can you let us know, are there any additional costs when we actually go through MIBS to buy a real estate in Greece?
Well, we are very straightforward with our clients, so everything is stated in advance because we want for the client to feel safe and secure while having an investment abroad. As mentioned, we have been doing this for 20 years, and we want to be everything transparent for our clients. So it is very important when they come here. We state that in order for to sign the purchase contract, apart from the property price, there are plus approximately 6 to 7% the legal fees and the governmental fees that you need to pay. And after the contract is signed, when you have an ownership in Greece, also you have to make your tax declaration. You need to declare that this
True.
you are now the owner of
True.
the property to the tax authorities. This is made by an accountant. So you need to have an accountant, annual accountant fee per year. And from the moment that you are an owner, you have a property in Greece, there is a property tax, again, annually that you need to pay to the government. So very simple. You have the accountant files the tax declaration, and every year the property tax is being issued. The property tax, I don't want to be scared, it's very low, the cost. Actually, it's one of the lowest costs in Europe, depending the property. But let's say for 1 to 2 bedroom apartment, it's approximately 150 to 300 euros. So
Okay.
it's the cost is minimum. After
Okay.
that,
Interesting.
if the property, depending, if you want to use the property for self-living, of
Hmm.
course you will have to pay for the bills. So you need to pay for the building communal fees, electricity, water, gas, depending what every apartment has.
True.
These costs are again very low for having a property in Greece, approximately 80 to 100 euros per month. But
Mhm.
if you decide to rent the property, then everything is being paid by the tenant, and you just need to pay the income tax. Income tax is 15% up to 12,000 euros, and 12,001, 35%.
Excellent. Excellent. So you also
So
provide.
actually, you just need to have accountant, property
Yeah.
tax, and if the property is rented, income tax.
Fantastic. So this is the side of investing in Greece once you are already there. But before that, there is a process where they need to bring their money from India to Greece, right? In
Mhm.
that process, do you also give any kind of assistance in terms of an accountant or any kind of a taxation treaties or anything of that sort which can savor the investor from India?
Well, actually, because we are developers, in order to apply for the golden visa, you need to have a bank transfer from a client's bank account,
Hmm.
either their own bank account or up to second degree family members,
Hmm.
to our bank account directly.
Okay.
So we just need to present this bank transfer to the bank, to the government when they apply for the golden visa in order to be valid.
Interesting. Interesting. Makes a lot of sense,
They
especially.
don't have to open with us. They don't have to open a Greek bank account. It's not obligatory because we are developers, so they can have the transfer directly to our bank account, which is this makes all the process even
Even
more easy than it actually is. So
true.
no
Very
papers, nothing, just a bank transfer to our bank account.
excellent. Excellent. Makes a lot of sense. So now we're going to go to the next segment, which talks about the legal and visa related questions that we have. So, how long it typically take for a Indian investor to receive a Greek golden visa after making a property investment?
Well, I need to be honest here. Due to the changes of the law, there was a huge overload to the authorities for the issuance of the golden visa. So the previous year, we experienced some delays, but uh, from now on, we'll have more application centers. So that makes all the process more easy. And now again, we can have 3 to 4 months in order for the golden visa to be issued.
Okay, but I think it's more dependent upon case to case basis as well.
That's
So,
true.
yeah.
Yes, that's
So
true.
we need to
At
give
the
them.
moment, imagine that we had clients that they applied like last year, and they're still waiting for the golden visa issue. And we have clients that they applied 3 months ago, and they got the golden visa,
Exactly.
the card. But this was due to this workload that the authorities had the previous year due to the changes of the policy.
Yes, and I must congratulate you that Greece has received to be the number one country where people are investing maximum for their citizenship programs, as per the recent
Yes,
report, which is phenomenal. I mean, in the last 1 year or so, things have really turned around for everybody.
that's
So
true.
great. Yeah, and specifically now everybody knows that when you take a Greece golden visa, the opportunities for your spouse, your children, and your parents as well. So from that
Exactly.
perspective, yeah, from that perspective, is there a separate application process, or it's within the part of the same process when somebody is applying for the golden visa for himself?
Uh, the application is for the whole family, but if they want to have it separately, it's also okay. For example, if we have a main applicant that it's not yet married, but gets married after
Yes.
he has his golden visa, then
Yeah.
of course his wife will apply again, will make an application for the wife to apply to get the golden visa. Or if
Interesting.
they have children afterwards, again, they can apply for the golden visa as well.
Okay. 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 So the process is pretty simple and it's easy for people to understand, so that there
Very
is no.
simple, very easy. It's very flexible. The only requirement is for the main applicant to have the original application, and then the rest of the family can join at whatever stage they wish to join.
Excellent, excellent. Now, going to the post-investment and lifestyle benefits, you have mentioned that you have the free healthcare opportunities and the free education in the public schools as well. But apart from that, specifically, once the investor have purchased a property in Greece, what kind of property management service does MIBS Group offers?
Well, we provide A to Z property management services. From the moment that we sign the contract, we can facilitate with the accountant process, with the tax declaration, with the payments for the property tax as well, because we are very happy that our projects are under construction. So even if the property is not completed yet, you are owner
Mhm.
of a property. You have the contract, so you need to all the process needs to be done correctly. So you need to apply to have the tax declaration. You need to have an accountant, even though the property is not completed. And we are providing all the services from the day one of the signing of the contract. After the completion, we're also offering furniture choices if
Okay.
someone wants to furnish the apartment,
Right.
either to have a better rental return or to use it for self-living. Also, we are providing that kind of services. And of course, after the furnishing as well, we have professional photo shooting. We are giving the marketing material to the client to see how the property has been completed. And after that, if they decide to live in the apartment, we provide all the services. If they have children, to help them out with the education, to apply for the schools, also for the if they want to rent out, we're finding a tenant, making all the due diligence with the tenant, keeping track that every month is being paid the rent and depositing to the client. So even if the client just wants to rent it out, they don't have to worry about anything. They are just receiving the rental return in their bank accounts, and we are paying for everything: accountant, taxes, income tax, property tax. We are dealing with the tenant if they want something extra in the property. So the
That's
client is carefree.
Amy, I must say that's a very a family-oriented service that you're offering, because normally what happens is a developer sells his property and that's it. Now you
That's
are
it.
at
Yes.
your own. Yeah.
We are not that kind of developers. Actually, to be honest, because we are a family business, to be honest, we treat our clients like our family. When someone is buying a property from us, it's like being a part of our family. And it's very important because we are having long-term relationship with the clients. I
Yeah.
mean, I have clients like even from 15 years ago, and they are still with us. We are doing the property management.
Mhm.
Many of them they have come to Greece. They reside to Greece. They're coming with their children in our offices. We still helping them out throughout the whole process. Now they're applying for universities. So this is our approach, and this is what we do. That's why we don't provide like basic services. We provide premium services, and that they are according to every client's needs.
Absolutely, and I think specifically when you are investing in a so-called alien country for you, because you're going to go there for the first time and you have made such an investment and you need to get
Exactly.
yourself settled, you definitely need somebody to handhold you and help you in the process of course, as you mentioned, the schooling of children's and of course getting any kind of healthcare benefits. Because I believe there must be processes for that too. You need to apply for those.
Exactly.
So if
Exactly.
that is taken care by somebody like you, I think it makes the life of the person investing even more safer and more easy in Greece. Excellent. I
Of
think this is
course, because every country has different kind of rules and different kind of. So it's really important to have a local person here so that they can help you out and make all the processes very easy and correct. They need to be like you need to have specific processes in order to get to the school to for the healthcare system. So that's why we are here and we're trying to facilitate throughout the whole process for our clients.
absolutely. Yeah, one question for people. Now I'm back now. So of course these are technical glitches that we need to work with. So specifically when we talk from an Indian per se, some people might be investing for the first time, and in
They
such
might
a
be, sorry, I didn't
they
hear
must
you. They might
they
be.
might be investing for the first time in Greece,
Okay.
and their reason for investing would be very different from the other. They might be investing for the purpose of expanding their own business so that they get the EU access. So
They
in
might
that
be
case,
investing for, sorry, they might be
for,
investing for.
for getting the European Union access because of the golden visa opportunities.
Okay, yes.
So their purpose would be for expanding their business in the European
Mm-hmm.
market of getting the
Mm-hmm.
easy access through the golden visa. So
Mm-hmm.
in everybody have a different set of requirements when they go in for investing in Greece, I believe. And from
Mm-hmm.
that perspective, how you recommend them a certain set of properties which is more relevant to them. When I say relevant, of course there are different benchmarks. I mean, you there are properties which are available for 250, there are available for 400, for 800, and so on and so forth.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But if
Mm-hmm.
somebody comes with purely the mind of investing and getting the returns and getting the EU access, what is your
Mm-hmm.
first recommendation to that concerned person?
Well, correctly mentioned, there are different kind of clients and different kind of criteria. And according to the requirements, we are proposing different kind of properties. If someone just want to have an investment for the golden visa and the access to Europe, of course, I would recommend something with the lowest budget, 250,000 euros, but uh, a good investment project in order to have a high rental return on their investment. So this would be my recommendation, and that's why we have a specific project for that kind of clients, an investment project in Piraeus, right on the entrance of the port,
Mhm.
158 units, very unique project, very unique location, conversion from industrial to residential,
Mhm.
four original floors, but we're going to have four more brand new floors on top of that. 24-hour reception, communal spaces, co-working spaces, gym facilities, massage facilities, also commercial shop for restaurant, cafe, and the most important, swimming pool on the rooftop with an amazing view of Piraeus and Athens.
Mhm.
This is a very unique investment project because uh, since you have visited Athens, you will know
Yeah,
that we don't have that kind of projects in Athens, and you
absolutely.
can understand that it's going to be something very unique for Athens and very popular and very easy to rent out. And imagine that we have in this area right across our building, there is a very big international company with more than 2,000 international employees right
Mhm.
across the building. So you have your new
Ex-
tenants right
Yeah.
across. Also, public and private universities, hospitals, the new court, walking distance from three metro stations and metro lines directly taking you from Piraeus to airport directly to the
Mhm.
city center and to the south to Athenian
Exactly.
Riviera. The location is an amazing location. The construction is going to be very impressive. All the amenities are high-end amenities and something very unique for Athens. Nothing similar to this project. This is what we're doing as a company. We always want to be one step ahead from the rest. And that's
Absolutely.
why we have been here for so many years.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Really well said. And before we close, any recommendation or any advices for any of the investors who are planning to invest in Greece?
Yes, first of all, Greece is a very good investment opportunity apart from the Golden Visa. I have many clients that they have invested originally for the Golden Visa, but then they have proceeded investing in more properties. Secondly, you need to trust the professionals. Please always go to professionals,
Mhm.
developers for legal advice. It's very, very important to have very professional help and assistance
True.
throughout this process, not only in Greece, everywhere, but due to the change of the law, also it's really important to be with trustworthy professionals. And it's up to every client what kind of requirements they have. I believe that it's Athens, especially, it's very good choice for your investment for the golden visa.
Interesting. Thank you so much, Eirini. And what will be the best way to get in touch with you? This is meant for all our subscribers who are looking for investments in Greece.
They can get in touch. We have our site, MIBS Group. So they can give us their contact and our professionals, our expertise staff, sales consultants, they will get in touch with them directly right away.
Fantastic. And we'll put all the details in the description as well, so that if anybody wants any kind of information or any assistance, you can directly speak to the team itself on the details provided above. Thank
Yes.
you once. Or yeah, thank you. You want to say something?
No, thank you so much for having me here. It was a pleasure. I wish to see you in Athens again next time.
Absolutely, absolutely. And last but not the least, to all our subscribers, kindly do your due diligence before making any kind of investment decisions. It is of the prime importance because ultimately that's your hard-earned money and it should not go to waste. So thank you once again, and look forward to connect with you and meet you in person as well very soon. Thank you so much, Irini.
Thank you so much. Thank
Take
you.
care.
Bye
Cheers.
bye.
Bye bye.